15.2. Exercise 3.
I should say first of all that we've had to simplify by making generalizations, but of course people vary a lot within each culture. And what we've learned from our research is that one way of doing things is usually no better or worse than another. We just tend to be more comfortable with the way we're used to. Okay, now Bill's going to start with communication.
Right. Thanks, Helen. Information, particularly something negative, is communicated in different ways around the world. In the US, people tend to speak and write fairly explicitly and frankly, and many people pride themselves on saying what they mean. If they want to say no, they come straight out with it. But in some societies, a great deal of information is transmitted non-verbally. The Japanese, for instance, usually don't want to displease others with a negative answer, so they may not say no, but it's still clearly understood if you can read the non-verbal signs. There can be a big difference in appropriate eye contact too from country to country. In the United States, if you look someone in the eye when they're speaking to you, you're thought to be honest and reliable. Looking away or at the floor indicates that you aren't paying attention or you're guilty. But in Japan, an attempt to maintain eye contact isn't usually acceptable behavior and may be taken as a sign of aggression. Looking away is a sign of respect rather than of hiding something. On the other hand, in some Arab countries, such as in Saudi Arabia, eye contact is important and can help in communication. Helen.
Ways of shaking hands vary around the world too. A weak grip held for a relatively long time is normal in Japan, and certainly doesn't mean the person is weak. In the United States, the way that someone shakes hands has long been taken as an indicator of their personality. A firm grip is thought to show strength of character. Attitudes towards time vary. If you make an appointment with an Arab business person, you may find that your meeting begins long past the appointed time, though it'll probably last as long as necessary to conduct the business in hand. There, time is a servant, not a master, and the idea that a person should be ruled by the clock is amusing. But in the United States, time is money. If someone's kept waiting for a meeting half an hour beyond the time that was agreed, it's seen as a signal that they aren't important. So Americans try to avoid this happening.
15.